girls chat, which I've actually been wanting to do for a long time. So here I am in girls talk mode, in big sister mode, in auntie mode, to talk to you guys about some topics that you guys have sent in today. So you know what, let's get into this video. I'm literally so excited to do this because I already seen the questions and I was already picking out which ones I wanted to speak about because y'all really did your thing. First question is, how do you tell a guy that you're feeling him? Just be real and literally joke around a bit, have a bit of fun, because remember, girls don't usually do this. Like, as a female, for you to be telling a guy that you're feeling him, that's a very big step. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's a very big move. You want to have a bit of fun with it. Like, you really want to, like, do you know what I mean, joke around. But if you're gonna slide in them DMs, that's a big move right there. If you're gonna slide in the DMs and tell a guy that you like him, I definitely would not advise you to just go out there and just say I like you. Like, don't do that, because that's a bit, that there's a big move. That one there, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous move. Don't do that. I would just like drop little hints to him. I'm not a kind of girl that goes and tells guys I'm feeling them, but like a couple of his pictures. If that's not enough and you want to go to DMs and you want to make it known, I guess you could just say, you know what, I think you're nice. Don't just go out there like jump straight into the deep end and just say I like you like that. You have to get to know the person, because after you get to know them, you might find out that you don't like them. So yeah, take it easy. Don't tell him you like him. Just drop little hints and hopefully he'll get the vibe. The next thing is self-love. Self-love is important. I think it's really important, especially when you get to a certain age where you're kind of like alone in life. Like, not alone like completely, like, you know, there's a certain point in life where you're not going to high school, like you're not around such a huge number of people anymore, so you have to actually find that inner connection with yourself, instead of like being around people and not really taking that time out to look into yourself. So I would definitely say like self-love is a big thing. Spend time with yourself, like do things with yourself. Like, I know it's a big thing and it might be like, oh my god, that's a big jump, like for me to go out by myself, for me to take myself for dinner, for me to take myself shopping, for me to take myself to a different city or a different state. Like, do you see what I mean? It might be a big jump, but spend time with yourself. I think that's the biggest way you can do self-love without actually going deep into your mind, body and soul, and telling yourself that you really love yourself and appreciate yourself. You could do that by doing things for yourself, with yourself. So yeah, oh, that one was a little spin. So yeah, show yourself that you love yourself by doing things for yourself. Someone said, girl, how do you go through the pain of waxing? I don't know, like when you get to a point in which you're sick and tired of razor bumps and it's just not it. Just don't want to be shaving every 2 days because the hairs are growing back now. Like, you know that you would rather do waxing. You'd rather go through the pain of waxing than constantly shaving and shaving and shaving. The only time I felt that great amount of pain was when I first started waxing, and the only time that I felt the pain again since I've started waxing was when I just let it go for too long. Like, I let the hair grow out for too long, and then when I wax it, there's so many hairs that I'm actually having to wax. So that's the only time that it hurts. But if you have a regular system with waxing, it won't hurt you as much. And dolls, I must say, I see a scenario right here, and I did not expect you guys, when I put my question sticker on Instagram, to swipe up with scenarios. So I love it. So the first scenario that I see on here is, my man bought me a Chanel bag. Is it necessary to buy him a gift with the same price range? Definitely. If your man has took the time out and the money to buy you an item that is on the pricier side, of course you can do the same thing for him, because you've showed me that you're worthy of doing that for me, so I can show you that I'm worthy of doing that for you. Here for balancing out, do you know what I mean, in a relationship. So yeah. Next question is, do you think a long distance relationship can work? Yeah, it can work, but it depends on who you're doing a long distance relationship with. Some people are just childish and they'll say, I'm signing up for doing a long distance relationship, and when it comes to it, they're not trying to make the trips to come and see you. They're not trying to put that gas in their car to come and drive and see you, like let's say in another state, or even take the plane and fly out to come and see you. So it depends on if the person is worthy of doing that from the jump. Because some people will be like, yeah, like I can do it, and then once you're talking about prices now of plane tickets and the gas money, now they're scratching their head because they know that they're not here for that. Next question is, why do girls hide their feelings and try to be a city girl? This one is actually funny. Maybe it's the people that you're dealing with. This question all goes down to the experience that this person may have had. Let's just clear something up. Number one, hiding your feelings doesn't mean you're trying to be a city girl. Like, hiding your feelings is something else, and being a city girl is something else. Period. But hiding your feelings, if you're a girl and you're hiding your feelings, just stop. Especially if you have a guy that's been open about his feelings to you, don't hide your feelings, because you want to have a understanding relationship. How do you feel about your boyfriend having a girl best friend? First of all, it depends on who this girl best friend is. I can't trust females, because me as a female, I know girls out there that their boy best friend and them, they're not doing very much best friend things, and it's not giving relationship that you're meant to be having with your boy that's a friend. Me knowing that in my head, I cannot sit there and just allow the friendship to go on between my significant other and their girl best friend. Even if she was in the picture before me, I don't care. I will happily not speak to you just because you have a girl best friend. We have another scenario. I love these scenarios. Is it okay to speak to a broke guy when I'm at a very stable level in my life? If he's broke and he's just broke, full stop broke, personally, me, I won't speak to you, because I'm at a high level in life in which I'm guessing that means getting paid good, and then the guy that's speaking to you that you're thinking of, you know, making into a relationship someday is just broke, full stop. That can't happen. Like, saucer broke, me can't do that. So that won't happen for me personally. But if the guy is currently not financially stable, but he's working, he's putting in work, he's on his grind, that can work, because it means that at least you're working towards something which in the future will get you paid and you will no longer be broke. I told my boyfriend that I was going to get my nails done and he didn't send me money to pay for them. Do I leave him? This is funny. This is something that you even see on Twitter. First of all, girl, before this boyfriend was your boyfriend, he was paying for them nails. You were paying for them nails, weren't you? So go ahead and pay for your nail. Pay for your nail. Why do you have to wait for him to give you money to pay to go and get nail? Being in a relationship, I think a lot of females get it twisted. Like, being in a relationship does not mean the things that you used to pay for now becomes his responsibility. That's not it, guys. Like, come on, get it together, babe. You are a boss chick. You're a boss babe. You don't need man to pay for your nails. I would understand if maybe since you've been in a relationship with him, like you've been regularly getting your nails done, and out of all the times you've got your nails done, he's not offered to at least pay. Now that's the issue, because it's like, you know that me and you are now a unit. In the relationship, I would be paying for your trim like now and again. I'd be paying for like food for you to eat now and again. I'd be paying for clothes to put on your back now and again. So if I've now got my nails done, them numerous amount of times that I've been with you, and you haven't offered to pay, it's an issue, because have you not been seeing the things I've been doing for you all along? Let's say you guys are just talking and you just think he needs to be paying for your nail, like your nail. No, babes, pay for your nails. Show him that you're a boss babe, and you don't need no guy to pay for things for you. You can handle that. You've been paying all along for these nails to be done. Carry on doing it. The next question that I have on here just says kitty hygiene. So we're going to talk about kitty hygiene, I guess. Number one, I must say, is for kitty hygiene, less is more. Like, the less things you use down there is more for you. I've had to learn the hard way. Like, let me just come out here. It's a girl's talk. I need to be comfortable with y'all. I was that girl that was using the Bath and Body Works down there and the Bath and Body Works lotion down there after I came out of the shower. And let me tell you, one day, you know, I had the itch. You know, I had that itch. So let me tell y'all what that itch is, because some of you guys might not have experienced it before, preventing you guys from going through it. Some of you guys might have had that itch down there and not know what it was. And I've got that yeast infection from using Bath and Body Works soap under there, in there, like not in there, but on the vagina and in the vagina. It was not nice, it was not comfortable. So now for my kitty hygiene, I use Dove soap because that's the one for me. And then when I'm moisturizing now my downstairs area, I will use cocoa nut oil, or I'd use rose oil, which is from Asian Herbs Co, which is a natural organic company. So that's what I'd use. That is it for kitty hygiene and how to prevent things like the yeast infection, because I'm telling you, that experience was like no other. The next question is, how do you gain self-confidence? A way to be confident is just telling yourself you're that babe. You have to tell yourself, because sometimes you yourself is enough for your confidence to take place. And also do things that make you feel confident, that make you feel like, oh, like I'm good today, like I'm feeling good inside, my mental state's good, I'm great. Like for me, for example, the things that make me feel at my most confident point is when I get my nails done. When I get my nails done, I'll be feeling like, yes, like I am that babe. When I get my hair done, when I buy some new clothes, when I go out, when I go shopping, when I spend time with myself, that's what makes me feel like, yeah, I feel confident today. Like I feel like I have that confidence inside. And when you have that confidence inside and you're feeling good inside, on the outside, that confidence can also be seen by other people. So for mentally, when I'm feeling confident, because I have to give you guys both sides. So for mentally, the ways I feel confident is when I meditate. Like when I'm meditating, I'll be feeling confident like I can defeat everything, like every being. That's how I feel when I'm meditating, when I do a bit of yoga, when I do a bit of journaling, when I do a bit of self-reflection. That's when I feel at my most confident. So yeah, take that into consideration. The last question is 3 red flags to look out for in a guy. Let me just put down the phone because this is the last question. So I'm gonna make you guys really get everything you need from these 3 red flags. The biggest red flag is how this guy treats his mom. That right there, that red flag is a make or break. If you treat your mom bad, in a bad way, like if I'm around you and your mom's speaking to you, your mom calls you, and the way how you're dealing with her is not right, you'll not see me another day. Because if you can't respect your mom, the one that held you for 9 months, the one that gave birth to you, if you can't respect her, how the hell are you going to respect me? You're not. Second red flag is if you have problems understanding me. If you find it hard to understand me, I'm sorry, it's not going to work, because I'm going to be aggravated that you don't understand where I'm coming from, and it's just going to end up blown up out of nowhere. Because you're not going to aggravate me now every day. Every day I wake up, do you feel you're going to aggravate me? It's not going to happen, because now you're going to make me into a crazy woman. My mental state is going to be off. When our mental state is off, us girls, our mental state is off, I'm telling you, what hell will break loose. So that's number 2. That's a serious one. And the third red flag has to be if you're not ambitious, if you're not a hustler, because me, I'm a hustler, baby. So if the person that I'm with is not on the same wavelength as me when it comes to making money, I'm sorry, I'm not here. Because now, not am I only pushing myself, not am I only driving myself, I'm also having to put you on my back and carry you too. I'm sorry, that can't work. The only time I'm meant to be helping you is when I'm helping you with business ideas, or I'm thinking of, you know what I mean, other ways that we can get paid. But not me thinking of your whole idea, me being your brain. You have to be ambitious and you have to be hardworking. That was the last question I'll be answering in today's upload. So if you're new to this channel and it's your first time watching your girl Shade, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell. And I'm not trying to have you guys missing uploads, so turn on that notification bell. If you're an existing doll from the start of this journey of the doll family and of the doll club, make sure to like and comment. You guys know the drill. So, and see you guys on the next upload.